I want you to take a listen to President Obama before the Urban League today and his take on race and the Shirley Sherrod controversy.
We should all make more of an effort to discuss with one another in a truthful and mature and responsible way the divides that still exist, the discrimination that's still out there, the prejudices that still hold us back.
I don't think we have audio on this. Let me read to you what he said. He said we should all make more of an effort to discuss with one another in a truthful and mature and responsible way the divides that still exist, the discrimination that's still out there, the prejudice that still hold us back. He went on to talk about the fact that this is the kind of discussion we should be having in our churches, at the water cooler, in our schools. Does this satisfy the critics who say, you know what, President Obama does not really address the issue of race in a real meaningful way? John, we'll start with you.
Well, I think that President Obama does, but, you know, he's able to be in a unique position in American history to not have to talk about it. He embodies the changes that are going on in this country. And he has led in this dialogue at different points during his public political career. The Philadelphia speech and the campaign being one of the most thoughtful, detailed analysis and discussions of races we've had. So I do think that he's led, just by his mere fact of being president, led a discussion in this country and an evolution of this country beyond some of our oldest demons and divides towards what we are in the future, which is a fundamentally diverse nation.
Roland,
Suzanne,
obviously,
I believe
go ahead.
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, obviously, he talks about it in a setting that he's comfortable with, before the Urban League, a friendly audience, in a manner that he feels is thoughtful. Is it fair, the criticism that's been leveled against him, that he doesn't address it in a timely way at the point where it seems that people really want him to address it?
What a lot of critics want him to do is address the issue of race when it comes to one of these flashpoint discussions. Shirley Sherrod, New Black Panthers, the race speech, and after Reverend Jeremiah Wright. But what I really believe what folks are saying is, can this president acknowledge the realities of race in everyday life, in these policies? So when you talk about, you know, in terms of the black farmers in Congress, where Republicans are blocking the funding of that settlement, that's a race discussion. People are saying when you have a health care conversation, can you talk about disparities as part of the conversation? So I understand what the critics are saying, but he is really operating from a policy standpoint. He is right. Individuals must have these conversations because it impacts us in so many different areas, and a lot of us are afraid to have the real, honest conversation, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Native American.